Remember those peanut butter bars from your school lunches? They were legendary, soft, chewy, and perfectly sweet. Now imagine that same nostalgic treat, but better. That's what Reddit's famous lunch lady peanut butter bars promise. These no-bake wonders have taken the internet by storm. Food bloggers and home cooks alike are raving about their simplicity and incredible flavor. The beauty of this recipe lies in its straightforward approach. No complicated techniques or fancy equipment are needed. Just a handful of pantry staples and a little bit of love are all you need to create these addictive treats. Whether you're a seasoned baker or a complete novice, this recipe is approachable and sure to impress. Get ready to unlock a flood of childhood memories. These aren't just peanut butter bars. They're a time machine to simpler days, filled with pure, unadulterated sweetness. Before we embark on this delicious journey, let's gather our ingredients. Don't worry, you probably already have most of these staples in your pantry. For this recipe, you will need butter, brown sugar, powdered sugar, creamy peanut butter, vanilla extract, semi-sweet chocolate chips, and a pinch of salt. The star of the show is undoubtedly the peanut butter. While creamy peanut butter is recommended for that classic melt-in-your-mouth texture, feel free to experiment with crunchy peanut butter for an added textural element. Speaking of texture, let's talk chocolate. Semi-sweet chocolate chips provide the perfect balance of sweetness, but you can use milk chocolate if you prefer a sweeter treat. Remember, baking is as much about personal preference as it is about following a recipe. Don't hesitate to customize the ingredients to your liking. After all, the best recipe is the one that tastes best to you. Now comes the fun part, bringing our peanut butter dreams to life. Begin by lining a baking pan with parchment paper. This will prevent sticking and make cleanup a breeze. Next, melt the butter in a saucepan over low heat. Once melted, stir in the brown sugar, powdered sugar, peanut butter, and vanilla extract. Mix until well combined and a thick dough forms. Press the peanut butter mixture evenly into the prepared pan. Now, for the chocolate layer. In a separate saucepan, melt the chocolate chips and the remaining butter over low heat. Pour this luscious chocolate mixture over the peanut butter base and spread evenly. For an extra touch of decadence, sprinkle a pinch of sea salt over the top. This will enhance the flavors and create a delightful sweet and salty contrast. Refrigerate for at least an hour to allow the bars to set completely. Once chilled, cut into squares and prepare to indulge. The moment we've all been waiting for, the taste test. As you sink your teeth into these bars, you'll be greeted by a symphony of textures and flavors. The chocolate top, firm yet yielding, gives way to a luxuriously smooth and creamy peanut butter base. The sweetness is perfectly balanced, not overly cloying, with a hint of salt that elevates the overall experience. These bars are incredibly rich and satisfying, so a small piece goes a long way. Store any leftovers in an airtight container at room temperature or in the refrigerator for a firmer texture. They're perfect for a midday snack, a sweet treat after dinner, or even as a dessert for your next gathering. So there you have it, Reddit's famous lunch lady peanut butter bars, demystified and ready for you to recreate in your own kitchen. With minimal effort and a handful of ingredients, you can experience the magic of this viral sensation. Happy baking!